guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I really just want to sit down and play with makeup. I really just want to do a look, but then I'm like, ooh, I have the, well, it's new to me, it's not a new palette. I have the new to me Klarity Kosmetics Croc palette, and this thing has been talking to me all week. Look how pretty that is. Look at those colors. Oh my gosh. And I've been thinking about it and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to get into that palette. And I'm like, what am I going to do? Am I going to do like a halo eye? Do I want to do like a green smoky eye with some shimmer? Like, I don't know. I've just been thinking about it. And then, you know, of course, you know, when it rains, it pours on my side of town. And there have been a lot of things going on. You know, we can kind of talk about it as I play with this. But I find I have a hard time talking about like stories and then like also talking about makeup at the same time. It's like, I feel like then it becomes this like jumbled mess. So anyway, a lot going on. I may speak about it as we go through the video, but it is a Sunday night and it is later in the evening, so I don't have a whole lot of time to do this, but I really wanted to get on because I really want to play with this palette and I really wanted to do a video because, again, as I've said before, this is like my happy space. Like, I thoroughly enjoy it, and I have to go to doo-doo job tomorrow, and there's been a lot going on there, so yep, I just thought I'd make myself feel good. So anyway, if you want to see what I do with this palette, then just keep watching. All right, let me zoom on in. I did use some new face products. I guess I could have said that before I zoomed in. I went in with the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I'm not super huge on primers, but I've been seeing this one. And I'm like, I wonder if it's going to make my makeup stay. And then I'm like, well, how dumb. I really wanted to test it like earlier in the day, but I didn't get to it. So it's in the evening. I'm probably not going to wear this makeup for too terribly long, but I mean, it seems fine. I just want to know if it's going to make my makeup stay. And I guess I also really wanted to try out to see if, like, all the oils I put on my face, if there was going to be an issue with my foundation. I do see a little bit of stuff, like, going on here around my mouth, which I don't normally have. So I don't know if all those oils and things that I put on my face prior to are going to have, like, some kind of issue with the primer, because I don't typically use a primer. And then I went ahead and used the e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand blush in Rose You Slay, and then I used the highlight in Champagne. And so far, I mean, it's really light. Like, I cannot decide whether I like it or not, because I feel like when I put it on, I mean, that's a lot of cream products, because I went in with the this little tiny baby, this Hoola contour stick. So I went in with that. I feel like I lathered that baby all over my face and then went in with these two cream products. And like, looking at me now, like, I see a little bit of blush here, but I mean, I put that sucker all the way up and around, like all the way up into here. You can see the highlight, so I do like that. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing like in your face. It is a nice subtle like sheen, but I feel like that contour and the blush has like worn away. And I don't know, I feel like that a lot with cream products. And for me, if I'm using a product and then I have to go in with another product to make that product work, I'm out. Like, I don't want to have to use multiple products. Like, I'm very basic with my face. Eyeshadow is what I spend my time on, but my face, if I'm gonna have to go over cream products with powder products, I'm just gonna use powder products. You know what I mean? It's just how I feel about it. So anyway, just a little side note. So I want to get in and use this baby. Again, I got these on sale when Klarity was running a, I did my nails. Look how cute. So I did my nails, but now I can't get this plastic off. There we go. So I did my nails, I chopped all my hair off. Like, we've been going through some things here. Anyway, so Klarity Kosmetics was running a sale around Labor Day, and I was like, excuse me, I was like, oh my goodness, let me just go ahead and order some things, because I've been looking at their website, and I was like, I'm not paying this price for these things. And then they went on sale, and I was like, let me try a couple. So I was really, 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 really intrigued. I really think this is such a pretty palette. So I'm super excited. So I think what I want to do, I think I'm going to do a halo eye. I think that's what I'm going to do. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to go in with this color here called Apex. But then part of me is like, ooh, I'm going to do a green smoky eye. And I'm like, ooh, one on one side, one on the other. So I'm going to pick that color up with, this is a Beauty Bay brush. It came out of that Dark Fantasy collection. You just want to see how this goes on. This is a dense brush, so I'm not going in with like a super fluffy brush right now. Not like I normally do when I first go in and do like a transition shade. I'm going in with this dense brush to kind of just pack this color on. Not for any other reason than just that's what I picked up and I'm like, oh, this is a denser brush, so let me just go ahead and pack this color on. I'm just gonna leave the center of the lid like open a bit. I didn't want it too intense right there. So that is really pretty. That is exactly what it looks like in the pan. That is exactly what I expected it to look like. I am gonna go in with a fluffier brush, but I'm also gonna take that and just very lightly, I already know I'm gonna go down on the lower part of the eye with that. That is definitely a crocodile vibes right there. So that's what I'm gonna do there. I really need to wash my brushes. That has just not been a thing that is happening this week. There have been so many things happening. So much BS at work, and then Oliver got sick. BS at the doo-doo job. And then Oliver got sick, and then we got a lovely notice about our amazing fence that we just finished, that the people buying the house next door go to closing in 6 days, and that we need to have half of our fence taken down because we crossed the property line. And we're like, how we cross the property line? Like, there's a ditch there. Isn't that an easement? And like, our property goes up to the easement. Like, we have 27.5 feet to that ditch based on our plat map. Well, apparently it's wrong. So that was fun. I think I want to go in with this tailgater over here. And I'm going to pick that up on a ColourPop E23 brush. And I'm just ever so lightly going to pick that up, tap it off, and I'm going to use that to buff. I don't want to get too crazy, but I want to use that to buff this color out, to soften the edge. So yeah, anyway, we called our survey company. They came out and they're like, yep, your plat is supposed to be like, the shape of your lot is supposed to be depicted on that. Our lot does not look anything like a trapezoid on our plat map. So based on that, from the front measurement, I'm going to pick up a little tiny bit more. Based on that measurement, we thought we had 27.5 feet, so we took our fence back as if our lot was square. Yeah, that's not the case. Their lot comes in on an angle, so 55 feet of the side of our fence had to be taken down and moved over like a foot. Absolutely so angry. 55 feet. So we had to spend the past couple days pulling. I'm gonna go under here, diffuse that color out. Soften that edge. So the past couple days we have been out pulling out 11 posts out of the ground that we had cemented in. So that's been fun. It's been fun. Lots of emotions. Lots of emotions. So I think that is so pretty. That blended out really nice. Nothing's patchy. I think, ooh, hear me out. Hold on. I want to go in with this Death Roll. I kind of was thinking I wanted to go in with this color here and then go over top with that. But then I'm like, oh, look at this color. When I look in the mirror, this looks more gold on the viewfinder. But looking now, it's got a shift between like green and gold. I don't know, maybe I should. Maybe I should go in with Cold Blooded. You know what, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go in with Cold Blooded. And I'm going to pick that up on this Luxie 245 small shader brush. So it's just been a lot of things going on. I got some stuff going on with my parents. I'm trying to figure that out. You know, it's hard being far away from them when they have like medical things going on and I can't be there, and it's just, there's a lot of things going on, I feel like a lot of heavy decisions need to be made. And then we got hit with this stupid effing fence shit. Oh, I was so mad, sad, and like so many emotions. I was like, I freaking give up. And then dealing with doo-doo job. Oh, and I went in for an interview and I was so excited. Like, I really honestly thought. So hold up. This color looks exactly like the shimmer variation of that matte I used. Like, it's got the same undertone, like everything. I'm actually gonna pick some of that up on the tip of this. Try to come down here. I don't feel like I need to apply any with my finger, but I am going to get it wet with my Morphe Luminous setting spray just to see what it does. See, I had an interview and I was really excited. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope this is it. I hope this is my ticket out of doo-doo job. And I left there feeling so sad. Because I was like, yeah, I don't want to work here either. Like, just talking to the person and then being like, oh, this is how we do it and this is why, and I'm like, so frustrating. So I think what I am going to do is pick up this Morphe M124 brush, and I'm going to go into Crocodile Tears, and I'm going to pick that up. This looks promising. I'm hoping. So it's chunky, so it's like a glittery. It's picking up some, but I kind of feel like that's what I want it to do. I feel like this is going to be a color that if you pick it up with a brush, you're going to get a little bit, like a payoff is not going to be anything huge. Okay, I might be wrong. I was going to say I'm hoping it's just like a color that kind of gives a bit of sparkle, but like if you get it wet then you could build it up. But I was definitely wrong there. That was a lot. That was so nice. Look how much payoff I got, and you saw it on my brush. It did not seem like there was very much there, but I am going to pick up a little bit more and get it wet just because I feel like that needs to be wet to hold it down. I do feel the fallout on my face. But that is so pretty. So anyway, I was just discouraged because I thought that was going to be my ticket out of doo-doo job. So then, you know, you kind of, I mean, I don't know if everybody does, but I kind of just felt like, there's no answers. Like, there's so many things going on. And then poor Ollie got sick. My poor little guy. Being treated for like bronchitis. He's been sick off and on, like congested. That is so pretty. Look at that. That is so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love that. He has been sick off and on since he started this darn daycare, and it's just been congested, you know, and I'm giving him all these things to try to clear the mucus, try to, you know, I'm doing everything. I'm gonna go back in with that Apex color, that matte color, and build that up a little bit out here. So I've been giving him like all these things, you know, trying to like clear the mucus, clear the congestion. You know, he's little, he can't like cough up a loogie and like spit it out, you know. But then I felt like as soon as he started to get better, like on a Wednesday, I'd be like, oh yeah, you're starting to sound better, like this is great. And then he would come home, and then by Thursday he would start up again, and then it'd be a weekend full of like coughing and congestion. And I'm like, golly, it's been a month. Like, you know, I know that happens with daycares and kids picking up germs and stuff, but I'm like, man, they can't get a break. And Hannah had been sick a while ago, but anyway, it's just been off and on. And then this past week he started running a high fever, and I was like, okay, enough is enough. So got him some antibiotics. I'm gonna leave this eye like that, and I'm gonna hop over here. Got him on antibiotics, so I was home with him Thursday and Friday. Started feeling great. He got like 2 doses of antibiotics in him, and I could just totally see the difference in him. And I was like, this is wonderful. Like, I hope you start feeling better, my dude. I will say I thoroughly enjoyed my 2 days off with him. Not the puking. He did puke. It was really weird. I don't know if he like, this sounds really gross. I don't know. This stuff doesn't bother me because I'm around it, but like, I don't know. There were some episodes of vomiting. That's all I'll say. I don't know why, because I don't feel like he had a stomach bug. What do I want to do? I think I'm going to go in. I kind of want to, I want to see what this color looks like, but I think I'm going to go, I think I'm going to go into this color here. This brownish chocolatey swamp thing color, and I'm going to pick that up on this BB204 brush. I kind of like that I'm using these different brushes though, even though I need to wash my brushes. I'm going to do a halo eye over here too, just because. Just because. So anyway, I mean, I've been congested off and on for a while too, like you've heard me talk about that, so I don't know. So anyway, after 2 doses of the antibiotics, I was like, oh my gosh, he's starting to sound so much better, like already. I was like, all right, let's do this. So, you know, by Thursday afternoon, I noticed a difference, and then Friday was like, all right. But I got so much stuff done in the house. I like thoroughly miss only working 2 days a week. Like, this back to full time and doing all this stuff, it's hard. It's been a hard transition with the kids and me. That is so pretty. That is a nice deep chocolate color. I'm gonna come down here. I'm not complaining, like, don't misconstrue me. It's just, it's been a change in the routine, and I've noticed the change for me and the kids both, and like, we've just been dealing with a lot of that and a lot of things. I think I'm gonna commit that I already brought it into here. That is really deep, dark. Trust the process, because it looks crazy. Trust the process. So I think I'm gonna go in with this You Croc My World. It looks like a cool tone, like grayish color. So I'm gonna go in with that on this Morphe E17 brush. Some of these brushes I forgot about. I'm excited. I'll pick that up, top it off, and I'm gonna use that to soften this edge. So anyway, I thoroughly, you know, I didn't thoroughly enjoy, because during that time of me being off is when we got the notice about the fence, and I was like, oh my freaking goodness. So that I was pissed off about, because I was like, really, it's just one thing after another. But by Friday, I was like, all right, we got to get this done, whatever. I just got so much stuff done at home. Clean out the pantry, reorganize some things, decluttered, cut my hair off, did my nails, did Hannah's nails. I'd already cut Hannah's hair the other week, so like the kids had all had their stuff done, and then I was like, all right, time for me to cut mine. That is really blown out. but I'm not mad about it. So, ooh, what do I want to do? I really want to see, I want to see what this color looks like, because it looks, see in the mirror how it looks blue up here. So it's gonna be up here in that, see blue, but then see here it's green. Ooh, let's see. Let's pick this baby up on another Beauty Bay brush. It's from that Dark Fantasy collection. This color is called Snapper. Oh, it's so pretty. It's definitely, I don't know, I wasn't expecting that. I wasn't expecting like this greenish. I'm gonna pick this up on my finger. Can you see that? It's like, what I see in my mirror is like a yellowish, greenish. Ooh, my contacts. That is really pretty. That is so weird though. Cause like I was not expecting that color from like what I see in the pan. I'm just like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Is that what my eye looks like? Interesting. So I think what I want to do is now I want to go in with this. It's called Let's Croc and Roll. I'm going to pick that up on this little Morphe brush. I don't know. There's no name. This looks so pretty. This might be a bit much. I don't know that that's going to go over it like a topper, like I'm thinking. It might take away. I don't know. Let's see. And I'm just going right in the very center. I didn't put anything down there. Hold on. Hold up. I need to go back in with that snapper color. First, and then I'm going to go over top of that. Just slightly. That is pretty, but let me pick some up. I don't really see that other color. Let me see. Because that's what it looks like. Oh, that is so pretty. That's going to look beautiful all by itself, I'm sure. Yeah, that color looks so pretty. Oh, these colors are pretty. And if I wouldn't have done my makeup first, I would go in here and clean this up. Obviously trying to do it now. It's just gonna make the inner corner of my eye look even darker, but you know, I have not learned my lesson. And again, I wanted to play with my face makeup before I got on here, but I'm gonna leave it like that. I am going to, so Ulta had their sale recently, their 21 Days of Beauty, and you know, I've been on the hunt for an eyeliner. I got the Benefit Their Real Extreme Precision Liner. It was on sale for $11, so I got it in brown and black. It's called Extra Black, and this is called Extra Brown. It says it's a 0.1 millimeter tapered brush tip. So I was gonna use that for my liner, and then I also got, because I was looking for a waterproof mascara, so I got to the Essence Lash Like a Boss Instant Volume and Length waterproof mascara, and this is what the brush looks like. So I'm kind of excited to use that. That's the container. And then I also got, I love Extreme Crazy Volume Waterproof Mascara. And I got it because this, oh my gosh, I was like, oh, well, maybe that little stubby brush will really get in there. I don't know. But this is what the container looks like. So I'm going to hop off. I'm going to try both of those. I'm not going to do any lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is the finished look. It is definitely dark and blown out. So here's one eye. This is like the dark chocolatey brown, the green, and this one is more of like the green with like that yellowy color blending it out. I did go in, I used the black liner on this eye. It applied very nice. I really like it. So getting it on sale for $11, I'm pleased with that. The brown one on this eye, I did have to do quite a few layers to get enough payoff so you could see it. So it's definitely not a dark brown, like a dark. You just have to kind of go through a little bit. I mean, even looking at it in the mirror from here, I'm like, it is light, but I think if I'm doing like a softer, more nude, like neutral look, that it'll look really nice. So I'm pleased with that. I honestly, again, it's late, so I didn't do too much. I did this one, the Extreme Crazy Volume. I used that on this side, and it didn't apply. It was kind of hard, and it really didn't get into my lower lashes very easily. And then I went in with the Lash Like a Boss. And you know what? Maybe I think I honestly like this brush better for like grabbing those little hairs down there, because it went on a lot better. I don't usually get too much with my lashes. I don't have very large voluminous lashes, so you'll never hear me be like, oh my gosh. But I do like when I can at least get some down here, because I don't like to look like I don't have anything down there. So I do the best I can with what I have. So I think for those, I like this one better. Lash Like a Boss. Yes, that's what that says. And then I just went ahead and applied my Vive lipstick in the color Vive. I really like this, but again, I'm just so annoyed that this moves around in the container. So I've never purchased any more. I got this when it first launched. I don't know if they've changed anything. I never heard anybody else comment on them. I do like the color though. I don't even do any lip liner because I know I'm getting ready to go wash all this stuff off. Because again, it is later in the evening. So let me zoom out and we'll talk about it. That is very dark. And my face looks really pale for some reason. It's not, but that's what I mean. I told you guys I went in heavy with that contour, and I don't feel like I look like I have any contour, like barely any blush. So I don't know if that's just those cream products or what. This is very dark. It is very blown out. I actually do like it. I don't like that my face looks so washed out and pale, but that I think is just that makeup combo. You know, I was looking at these shimmers. The one here, the Snapper, it definitely is a shifting color. You see it shifting here. It's this one on the end. So I went ahead and just did some swatches so you could see the colors that were in there. I'll just turn my hand. You see how this one is so pretty. They're all really pretty. This is the one I put on top of this eye. They're so pretty. So they don't look alike, so I don't want to misconstrue, you know, have anybody misconstrued or misthinking like this one looked like this one. It's just this one didn't show up over top of that one because it really wasn't what I needed to be doing with it. I just thought maybe it was going to apply more like a topper, and it did not, so I would not use them together. Again, maybe one and then blend into the other, but probably not. If I was going to do a look like that, I'd probably use these two. I absolutely really do like this palette. I was really hoping I would. I love the colors in it. I love the tones of the colors in it. I like that grungy green, like that darker olivey green. This one, it looks very grass greeny. Is that a word? Grass greeny, like that's how green it is, but that's what it looks like. So that's gonna be that really nice, that looks like, you know, like fresh cut grass and it's wet, and then you get it on the concrete and it kind of smears and makes it like color on the concrete and you're like, crap, that's gonna stain it. It's kind of what that reminds me of. It's like nice and deep, but it definitely looks like crocodile color. Oh, these colors are so pretty. There's so many things I feel like you could do with this palette. Again, I was just thinking like halo eye, so that's what I just went ahead and did. But you definitely don't need to do that. You could do like a matte and then a shimmer, and there's lots of options there. So I really do enjoy this palette. I think if you could get it on sale, that would be a great thing. As I showed in my last video, I did the Mermazing palette. I also have the Evil Mermaid palette. I'm still waiting to hear back. I emailed them. They sent me the automated response and were like, because I emailed them about the Broken Shadow, and they were like, only send one or it's going to kick you out of like line or whatever. Give us, 24 to 72 hours. I gave them like a whole 6 days, and I was like, I haven't heard from you yet. So I recently sent another follow-up email to be like, hey, the shadow is broken. I just really want, if you can replace that one, because that's what they said they'll do since it's magnetic. They'll just pull it out, send you that one shadow, no big deal. I haven't heard, so that's why I haven't pulled that palette yet to try, because I'm waiting to see if I'll get that shade or not. If I don't, then I'll just do it without that shade. But just so you guys know, just to keep you informed, I'm not trying to throw shade at anybody. I'm just letting you know. Just that's my experience. Yeah, so other than that, I really like how everything applied. Everything blended nicely. At first I really think using that dark chocolatey brown or even that green to do like just a plain smoky eye is going to be pretty as well. I don't know. Do you guys ever, well, I don't know, me, like when I go on YouTube and I want to watch videos, I want to watch people doing eyeshadows. And I was getting very annoyed the other night, and I'm like, does anybody do eyeshadow looks anymore? Like, it's all these videos of, oh, I'm gonna buy this, I'm not gonna buy this, or oh, all the releases in makeup. It's like makeup news and stuff like that. And I'm like, where are all the people doing like just makeup looks? Like, that's what I want to see. So like I started Googling certain, or not Googling, but like searching certain phrases. Like I searched smoky eye. It brought up videos from like 4 or 5 years ago. I'm like, what? Like nobody recently is doing a video and tagging it as a smoky eye? I don't know. Maybe I'm living in like old times. Maybe that's not the deal with like YouTube anymore. I don't know. Are people not doing like long form content on like eyeshadow looks? I don't know. But that's what I'm there for. That's what I want to see. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy these videos and watching me do eyeshadow looks, eyeshadow, whatevers, because that's, I don't know, that's what I want to see on YouTube. So I don't know. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you check out Klarity Kosmetics, see what they have. Again, if you can catch it on sale, I always recommend getting something on sale. So anyway, I better get going. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day or evening or whenever you're watching this. Bye.